Welcome to Wolfe Cadillac. Today we're taking a quick look at some of the interior and exterior features on our 2020 Cadillac XT6. This XT6 is featured in our premium luxury trim. We have our white metallic paint, chrome alloy rims, chrome front grille, as well as our Cirrus white leather interior seating. We also have our all-wheel drive as well as our 3.6-liter V6 engine. Now on to the interior of the XT6. I'll walk you through a few of the driver's side features. Starting off with the door panel here, we can see our two-tone light gray and Cirrus white leather. We also have our wooden trim, chrome door handle. In front of that we have our lock and unlock buttons as well as our brushed aluminum Bose tweeter. Underneath that we have our memory seat option, close handle, rear and front window controls, our power mirror fold-in, rear window lock, and power mirror adjustment with joystick, Bose speaker down below, as well as storage, and our power liftgate controls. On the side of the seat, we have our power adjustable seats and power lumbar support. And off to the left of the steering wheel, we have our electronic park brake, our interior lighting dimmer switch, and cubby hole. On the dash, we can see our brushed aluminum tweeter, as well as 3 tweeters across our leather dash, and another brushed aluminum tweeter in the opposite A-pillar. Our gauge cluster with screen in the middle. We can adjust what we see on that screen with the scroll wheel and buttons on the right side of the steering wheel. We also have our station select for the radio as well as our volume control buttons featured in chrome. Then we have more wooden trim in the steering wheel. And off to the left we have our voice commands, phone hang up, front collision alert, heated steering wheel, as well as our cruise control. The steering wheel is wrapped in our light gray leather. Again, we have that wooden trim across the dash, our start stop button. Then we can see our park assistant automatic start stop system off to the left of the infotainment screen. Off to the right we have our hazards. Then we can see on the screen itself we have our audio phone as well as navigation. Shortcuts featured along the bottom as well. Then we also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the vehicle. Second page we can see we can control the front and rear climate as well as our surround view cameras. Below that we have our mute for the radio as well as our home button. Then we have our heated and cooled seats for driver and passenger as well as our dual zone climate. Below that we have our leather cubby. Our 2 cup holders, both finished with brushed aluminum inserts, as well as a leather cover. Our gear select stalk, volume control knob, as well as the control knob for our infotainment screen as an alternative to the touchscreen, with shortcuts located around it. Then off to the right of that we have our traction control and driving modes. In front of our leather-wrapped center console lid we have a remote charging station. Inside we have a removable tray, full felt-line center console, Cadillac key cutout at the bottom, SD card slot, USB and USB-C also featured at the back. The front seats in the XT6 are featured in our patent Cirrus leather, Cirrus white. We also have our Cadillac silhouette embossed in chrome, perforated leather in the lower portion of the seat as well, to allow for maximum breathability of the leather. Above our rear view mirror, we have our OnStar controls, dome lights and dome light settings, 3 garage door openers, as well as the controls for our sunroof and moonroof, and our anti-theft, a Cirrus white headliner, as well as our panoramic sunroof and moonroof above. Now back onto the exterior of the XT6, we can take a closer look at our chrome alloy rims. We also have our chrome Cadillac badge, as well as XT6 featured on the chrome strip that runs the length of the vehicle. The door handles are featured in chrome with our lock and unlock buttons on all 4. We also have our rear privacy tint. Around to the back, we can see our XT6 400 and all-wheel drive badging. We also have our dual exhaust. And on the key, we can see our power liftgate option. On the inside, we have our rear 50/50 split bench and our middle 60/40 split bench. We also have controls to fold down both of those benches on the rear to the right. Now onto the rear interior of the XT6. Take a look at the rear passenger door card, which also features our light gray and Cirrus white leather, our brushed aluminum Bose tweeter, chrome door handle, wooden trim, our window switch, as well as speaker and storage. Back of the front seat, we have our leather magazine holder. And back of the center console, we have our chrome strip with our Cadillac handwriting, as well as our heated seats for the rear passengers and a rear climate control. And down below that we have our USB and USB-C. and storage. The rear seats are also featured in our Cirrus white leather with perforated leather in the lower portion. 60/40 split bench here in the middle. So we have our fold-out center seat with 2 cup holders. And the far rear we have a 50/50 split bench. Off to the left we have our USB-C, speaker tweeter, and cup holder. And same off to the right. Thank you for joining me for this video walk around of the 2020 Cadillac XT6. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more daily Cadillac videos, and we hope to see you in at Wolfe Cadillac sometime very soon.